and pergamano. And the great thing about that is that it covers crafters from all different aspects. So whether you're into stamping, stenciling, parchment craft, we've got it covered at Clarity Stamp. So I hope you can tune in and join the Clarity team on Hochanda.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam, and we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister, and we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well. So you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome to another lovely day here in the studios of Hochanda. It's lovely to have your company. Tell you what, it's a bit nippy out there this morning. It's a bit cold. If you are going to go out in the car, you might need your scraper or a bit of de-ice. It's a bit cold out there. Or stay in the warm, of course. Stay wherever you are with us right now and take us through, especially because we are live and it is a happy hour we've got for you with the lovely... It's got to be happy anyway because we've got lovely Karen. Morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
Yeah, there's 2 5 o'clocks in a day, isn't there?
Yeah, there is 2 5 o'clocks. Welcome to the first. Welcome to the first one of those.
I'm hoping I might be asleep at the second one.
Listen, I think we've got some really good deals that everyone's going to be wide awake to this morning, which is lovely.
Absolutely
That's what we all like, isn't
marvellous
it?
deals, yes. Really, really heavy. I know because I went over last week and I did the packing with Dolly and. Robbie? How's
all the packaging been? All right? All good? Everything going to get ready sent out?
Well, put it like this, we're walking like this.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
We've got
bit of a hunch. Bit of a... Is it... Well, that's good, though. That's good in many ways, because everyone loves the deals.
Oh, the deals are amazing today. I can't believe she just put them together, and we've gone through the factory, put them together. Some really, really exciting things.
Right.
A lot of basics that we all need, but exciting basics.
We like them. Right, so it is early bird catching the worm. If others are snoozing, then they are losing. Yes! Yes, Karen, we'll have that one. Now, these deals you're going to see are basically here for this hour, so literally grab them whilst you can. Let's just talk about this bundle here to start with, Karen, because there's a huge bundle that's available here, because you've actually got here massive. You've got your A3, your super smooth, which is 250 GSM. You've also going to have your premium black. We'll go through this in detail in a second. And you've also got your mixed media card, also 250 GSM. Now, this is usually around about £27. You're getting it right now for this hour for $12.99. I mean, that is phenomenal. So you're going to get 50 sheets of your A3, that's your super smooth, and then 25 of your mixed media, and 25 of your fantastic premium black as well. 811122. Now, for those that may be just starting out in crafting, or for those people that are thinking, well, what can I use these particular types of card and paper for? What are we going to look at in this bundle? What do we get here?
So these are what Dolly does in their own figurements. So she'll do the super smooth on its own, the black on its own, and the mixed media. Everybody knows. Well, everybody who watches Hochanda knows about the mixed media. Emma Blake raves about it. She even said that you can put it in the bath and it wouldn't disintegrate. Yeah,
I like it.
I've not tried it yet.
No.
But it's
I don't
nice.
craft it either.
It's a nice starter pack for anybody who's thinking about it or wants to top the stash up. You've got 50 sheets of the white. That's super smooth A3.
This is
cut
lovely.
Cut it down into A4. You've got stamping card. You can colour on it. It's not the watercolour card, but that's what your mixed media card's for.
Right, okay, that's
and then you've got your black that is a true black all the way through. Beautiful cardstock, basics. Look at the price, and it's there for an hour. But if you've never used Dolly's card, this is the one to use to try it.
Absolutely, do go for those. By the way, I can tell you can really feel the difference between the super smooth and the mixed media. You know, that really does live up to its name, doesn't it, super smooth? It's really beautiful. Very silky. And yeah, it is.
Yes, it's beautiful.
We like that. And again, A3 as well. So you're getting 50, don't forget, 50 sheets of your A3, and then you're going to be getting 50, of course, of your, with your premium black and, of course, your mixed media card. 811122. Like I say, normally you're looking around about £27 for this one. Give a penny, but that reduction for this hour, if you're just waking up, it's just £12.99. So please do grab that. That's working out now at 13 pence a sheet. That's including your A3 super smooth. So you're cutting that one down, you're going to get a huge amount of your paper there for that price point. 811122. Really good bundle, that one, for your happy hour. What a nice way to wake up with your first offer of the day, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? That brilliant. Right, working our way down. Now we've actually got here more again of your card and your paper stock, but this way we're going to go from your sort of your basics of your multimedia and your black, for example, your super smooth, but you've got loads of other different here of your content as well. Now this is more of your speciality paper that you're looking at here. You are going to be getting your 12 by 12s, but the contents will vary on those particular types. You are going to be getting, though, 150 sheets. Okay, but the lovely thing is it could be anything in there, but I guarantee they'll all be something that you would want to work with on your projects. Again, fantastic offer on this one. You are looking at, give a penny, £40 for this one, £12.99. £12.99. This has got a £27 saving for this happy hour. Please do take advantage of this. Do definitely get it in your basket. 788 809. I mean, there's some real different textures on here. If I just sort of go along, you know, your sort of different leathers sort of looking at as well. You've got your wonderful cardstock. And you've got, this is a really interesting one as well, these ones as well, because the texture on these is phenomenal. It catches the light as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely stunning. This was the last packet that we put together. There is a lot, there's pearlescent in it, there's white in it, there's pearlescent card in it, there's the gold pearlescent, and a lot of leather textures, and they are absolutely stunning for covering your books.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Dolly's got an ODS on the 8th. She's got a one-day special, and it's absolutely amazing. If you're going to buy the one-day special, you will need this.
Oh, right,
because
okay.
they are absolutely amazing to cover things with. I've got some books for when you come to me, and I'll show you a couple of books that Dolly's done with it. Ideal for covering bags, but it is paper. It's not leather, it is paper, but it's got textures in it. There's crocodile textures.
But it still cuts well, again, if you're using it through,
It even tears. I've been tearing some of it. It cuts well, it goes through your die-cutting machines. Absolutely stunning.
I just picked up one sample there, and I picked up another sample that looks exactly the same as that, so I did really well on that. I'm hoping I've done something a little bit different. Right, so we've got the different styles, and this is really lovely, the sort of leather feel and leather look to this one.
Yeah, she's well renowned for these specialities, but this is the last of her stock, so she's put it together for this hour. to clear it out. There won't be any more after this.
You can see that those areas are slightly raised on it as well. So if this, again, if you are covering books, for example,
absolutely
folders,
stunning
might
for
be
covering books, yes.
Really, really great, this. Fantastic. Like I say, it's got a £27 saving. You've also got your pearlescence in this, don't forget that. £27 saving, so it's just down to £12.99. They are fantastic offers. It is only for this 7 a.m. hours. If you are just waking up, just firstly, a very good morning, but there's some real deals to be had. If you want to go for this, 788-809. Again, just £12.99, but you will get 150 sheets of those papers, but those different contents may well vary to what you are seeing, which is phenomenal. Right, now we've got templates for you to work with. Now, I know that, Karen, you're going to be working with some of these this morning.
I'm going to be doing
to show how they work.
I'll show how the templates work. It's not about the decorating or die cutting today. I'm going to show you the basics of the templates, how they work, how easy they are, and how you can just add to your stash and add to your repertoire.
Look at that for 7 o'clock. Repertoire with the Francaise in the morning, eh? That's not bad, is it? Now, again, we have got a £26 saving here, so it's just £12.97. But if you are looking to... I mean, I think these are great, these ones. You've got your beautiful cards here that you can sort of flick around and spin. I mean, I love these. These, again, really sort of added interest when you open these up if you want a nice little bit of a wow factor with your cards. And if you've always struggled with anything like this before, or you've never even attempted to make anything like those, then today is the day to do those. You're also going to be getting your templates that will work with these. I love the different, you've got the handbags in here, you've got the envelopes that would work, but really, look at that one, Cinderella. You shall go to the ball. Look at that. Really lovely. I feel like I should be on some awards ceremony as well. And the award for Best Presenter goes to Adam Humphreys, everybody. Written by Adam Humphreys, everybody. So, yeah, you've got, I mean, lovely, lovely ideas and different styles. And if you're not sure on how these actually work together, the lovely thing is that the templates do all of the work for you. This is great, actually, done in that paper stock as well to work with it, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely stunning. And that's just glued on, so that shows the covering of it, how it covers just normal cardstock.
Really fantastic, really fantastic. So, all your information that you'll need will come on the actual templates themselves that you're going for this one. So this will give you the card templates for your handbag, the square, swing and the C5 envelope. Normally, again, you're looking at not that far off of £40, £12.97 for this hour for you. 528661. 528661. Only £12.97 for this hour for all of that in that bundle. And we're going to be working with Karen in this hour to see how they all go together. We've also got some other elements for you to take advantage of. I mean, I love these. We had these on the show a little while ago with Karen, and they were so popular. I loved them. They were beautiful. Great for your colouring in on these ones. In this particular set, you've got your large red robin, you've got the large icy buttons, you've got Father Pew and Ivor. Brilliant deal on this one. Again, that's saving £24 saving, so you're getting all 4 of those then for just £19.96. 194851. To be honest, all these sets are fabulous. If you can go for all of them, then please do. Otherwise, you are going to be spoilt for choice. You see what I mean? Here, we've actually got our Red Robin, our Real Santa Large. We've got Benny Feathers, and we've got, I love these, the Dolly Trees. They are beautiful. Again, under £20 for just $19.90. They've got legs like me. They're $19.96. 96. I haven't got a hat like that. 967901. If you'd like that set. See what I mean by being spoilt for choice? And if you're confused, let's add more into that confusion, because there's another fabulous set as well that you can see, which are great. This is 879401. Again, that's saving you £24. Australian version as well as the English there. 1996 only. Just love the features on these. I think the characters are great. The artwork is fabulous and beautiful for your colouring in, of course. And we've also got 2 more sets just to bring to you. If you are feeling festive, you'll love all of these. 352346. This will give you your Icy Buttons, Isadora and Mirabelle, Real Santa and Topper there. I think that is absolutely... The features on these are gorgeous. I think they're really stunning, aren't they, Karen? They are lovely.
They're iconic dolly. You know that the dollies...
Yeah.
Yeah, they're their style, but absolutely beautiful. But they're not just... You can do different things with them. Don't forget, the church can be a wedding. the unicorns, it's separate. It doesn't have to be Christmas. That mouse doesn't have to be Christmas. Yeah, he's Christmas.
That is absolutely. I'm loving that one. But that could be, like you say, anything at all really if you want to work with that one.
Yeah. There's only a few of them, like the Santa and that are Christmas, but that's a unicorn.
Yeah,
that's nothing. That's not Christmas to me.
Beautiful. 948524, just £19.96. 948524 is your item code for those. There's loads and loads, of course, on the website. Don't forget our happy hour deals over this morning. Do go for your collection, of course, of your papers, your card, and we're going to be working now with your templates to see how you can put those together for those cards and the envelopes, for example, and the swing cards. So, Karen, first demonstration live of the day. That's a big responsibility, isn't it?
A big responsibility. So, you get your templates. There are 4 envelope templates. There are 4 swing card templates, and there are 6 templates to make the yam bag cards, and they can interchange. So the tops can interchange with the bag. So you bag flap.
Yeah.
Can alter. Yeah.
Is that the sign for bag? Is that bag?
That's a bag flap.
That's a double bag flap. Surely.
That's a flap. Yeah. Something like that.
Okay.
It's early.
I know
I can't get the words out.
Listen, I like signs and symbols, so I understand what bag flap is now.
Well, if they take camera off, I'll give you a good slap.
I don't want a good slap, just a bag slap.
So this is one of it's a square one.
It's all kicking off this morning.
They go into square cards, and what happens is you will cut them out, and they go swinging. So it's very much like that. You've got your picture on the front. My ovals didn't match, but if you go through all your dies, you can get a good match into it. Or I can show you a quick way of how to cut one out. And then, as you open it, you swing it, and you have something on the back. Now, you've got all the finished samples. I ran out of little toppers.
Oh,
but
yeah.
what I would probably do is stamp a greeting onto that one.
Nice.
And I've only just done, all I've done is decorated them with a bit of ink and Dolly's stencils that she's had on, and that are on her brand shop.
Right. Lovely. Lovely. I do like that card that actually has a bit of action to it, though, as well.
It's got kinetic with it, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's got a lot
that's the word.
That's a good word.
That is.
I'm doing really, really well. There is a square one, there's an oval one, there's a round one, and there's a rectangle one in the swing cards. And all you need to do is just draw around it. So there, I've drawn all the way around it. It tells you here, do not mark along these edges, and you just draw into the bits around the side of the template.
Yeah.
And we end up with that. There are little marks. It tells you to mark these out. So what I have done is I've marked all these out, and these are where the creases are. Now, you will find that you're going to make a mistake with this, definitely. I made 3 mistakes before I did it, so don't do it on your good cardstock.
Oh, okay. Have a practice first.
You do have to practice first, but if you go by my mistakes, then you might get it first time.
You've done it, so we don't have to.
I've done it.
Thank you.
So the first time I drew down here, as I'm just going to likely put, and I cut that out, and then I thought it doesn't work, and then I scored all the way down there. You don't do that because that doesn't work.
Right.
So the scoring is, you've got, from your template here, you've got a score here, and you've got score lines here. You've drawn round there and left that blank. You're going to take your embossing tool and just score from one point to the other point down there, like that. You can do this on your score, on your what do you call
Scoreboard?
them? Scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
That's them. I can get all big words out,
I know.
but I can't think of little words this morning.
Kinetic, get a bit of Francais in there, but scoreboard through us.
Scoreboard through us. And then you've got your markings from here to here. What you need to do with these is you score down to where you have drawn the top of where you're going to cut, here and here. And so you've just scored from there to there and there to there. You don't touch this at all. This needs to, if I say this needs to remain as a whole with no scores, no cuts, then you're not gonna go wrong. The same with the other side. So you score down to where you've started the shape, and then from the shape back down to the score. So you've got 2 scores here, 2 scores there, nothing in this centre. This centre needs to remain as whole as possible, and a score there. And if you can see from one that I've done here, I've got a score, 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 but nothing in that centre.
Right.
And then you need to do some cutting out. I'm going to cut this out live.
Oh.
Yes. I've got a scalpel and I'm going to cut onto my cardstock. The reason being is if you cut onto a glass mat when you're trying to do precision, you can slip.
Right.
So
okay.
if you've got one of those self-heal mats, that's the one.
Yeah, that's what we
the
need.
best one to use.
Great.
Yeah, and this is the mixed media card, so this will show you how it's going to cut. Keep your finger on the as balance.
Yeah.
Keep a balance, and slowly go through. Look at that for 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
That's a straight line, isn't it?
Look at that. He's a straight. There's not a tremor on that finger there.
Not a tremor on that finger. That's because I'm holding that there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's if I was like that, then I could end up all over. Put your knife in and go down. And all I'm doing is cutting the part where I have drawn.
Got
Yeah.
you. Nice and neat.
And these can then be used. You can then use the 12x12 to cover them. They can be done if you glue onto it.
Oh
and
yeah,
cover
yeah, of
it.
course. Yeah.
And you can see here.
And there's loads of textures for that. Give it
They're
different
amazing.
look and different
Amazing textures. The hardest part about it is deciding which one to use.
feel. Yeah.
And there is a great big bundle. They are heavy, so that's why Dolly's put them on a happy hour. She wouldn't be able to post them out to you. She wants you to get them as while she's got them in stock.
Yeah.
But she won't be able to. It'll cost too much
Of
to
course.
post them
No,
all
absolutely.
out. It's really, really expensive. And here we go. Look at that for 7 o'clock in the morning.
You're really pleased with that, aren't you? 7 a.m.
I am for 7 a.m.
If you did that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, would you still be happy though? Wouldn't
Not today. So your card folds. So that one folds underneath. This one folds. Let me see. That goes towards the back, the first fold, and as you can see with the 2 creases that you've got there, you're not damaging this.
you? Right.
If you'd crease down there, you would ruin the way that it swings. And then this one is going to go that way. No, is it? Hang on.
I think that's right.
Yeah, it's that way. So fold one over, that one goes that way, that one goes that way, and I'm looking at it from up above, and it just swings. What you aim to do then is decorate one side, open it up, decorate the other, and then we get like there. So when somebody gets hold of it,
Oh, brilliant.
they just pull it, and it stands up normal. It stands up normal, but when you pull it, you can put your surprise greeting on the inside.
put a greeting
and it's a swing card. It goes in there's ovals, there's squares, rectangles. What I have done is I've found some of my dies out and to fit. So that means I can do my mats and my layers all to fit it. So this topper, I've cut it out. If you haven't got a die cutting machine, just take a measurement. Yeah, I know that's roughly what I need a topper about 8.5, 8x8 on that one. If you want a circle one to do your circle, if you do a card wrong, what you can do is use that as a template to do a circle.
I see. Yeah.
So you can have the cuts out. This is the ones that I've done from some of the textured paper. This is my choice, my pick that I got. And look at that for paper.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. And that just goes into there as a topper. Yeah, I'll stick that. Shall I stick that one in?
Yeah,
so
go
you can
for it.
See,
I
go
think these
for
are nice
it.
for if you're doing photographs in as well. You want to trim around and
yeah, photographs. Use them in your albums.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Use them in the albums because then
That's
you
an
can
idea, isn't it?
you can stick that into your album and have that so that people can kinetically use it. Absolutely.
Like that.
I'm glad you've got ideas this morning.
Well, just first time in 5 years. I'm trying. I'm catching up.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at this paper. Absolutely amazing. Look how quickly it just sticks. It's. I can't believe how this paper though. I've never seen.
Well, for the deal on them
like
as well,
it.
especially.
I've never seen paper like it. So,
by the way, the paper that Karen's talking about, the details on the side of your screen there, it's 150 sheets. Contents will vary, but you're going to get some lovely sort of leather feel and look to them as well. They're brilliant. 12 by 12 papers, 788809. Only for this hour, by the way, $12.99, reduced down from $40,
Can I
which
show
is
the
amazing.
books? Can I
Yeah,
show
you should, but yeah, we're going to look at the
books?
envelope as well that you've got.
Yes,
and,
yeah, we can go on to envelope.
Oh, yeah,
then.
brilliant.
So it was just today. I was just showing you the
Yeah,
basics
no, it's
of how
great.
to
This is
work,
really
work the
useful.
templates. So this is Dolly's book. She's had it quite a while, and you can see she's heat embossed on it. She's die cut it. She's cut it out. She's even put glossy accents on it, made flowers out of it. It's got a lovely texture, leaves, and then look how she's bound the book.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that's Sue's done that one. Sorry, Sue. But it's absolutely even into doing
And the spine
the
itself.
spines. This one here, and I know this comes in the pack because I was packing some of this into the packs. It's like a crocodile one. This spine here that's holding these books together is just one single sheet. It's not doubled over.
Oh, is it?
Or anything. If you can see there from above. There, that's one single sheet. It's not in that one because we ran out.
Oh, did you?
We ran
Oh,
out.
what?
For the copy that we brought here, we ran out of the white one. But look at
Got
that
you.
that you've got there. That green.
I know. I'm
and
just
this
going
one.
to show some of them because I mean I know we say contents will vary what you're going in, but you are getting 150 sheets, and I'm not sure if you can sort of see. I'll take my goggles up, but you can you get a really incredible kind of textures on all of these to sort of look through, which is quite phenomenal. But beautiful papers again that you can see, and if you're looking for a little bit of sparkle as well, then. How about that one? But all the difference. You've also got the leather styles that we talked about. That's also available as part of this this bundle, and it is just for this hour. Remember, again, this collection for this price that we're looking at, which is phenomenal. All sorts of different textures in this one. $12.99 down from $39.99. 788809 for this happy hour show only. Also, I just wanted to point out, I know that we're working with the templates, by the way, which are also part of your happy hour. The templates that you've got will also have all the instructions and the details printed, literally printed on the templates that you're working from. So here you've got the C5 reverse template on there. It will take you through step by step, just as what Karen was talking about there. You draw around, you've got the guide holes as well to work from, of course, all of that, and that's for each one of the templates. So your instructions are there, nice and clear for you actually on the template themselves. The template set are just $12.97. 528661 is your item code. Right, lovely, Karen. So I just want to give everyone a bit of an update. They're waking up with us this morning. We're looking.
I'm glad we're waking up.
Yeah, we are, absolutely. And you've got the envelopes then to look
I've got
at.
the envelopes, yes. There are 4 C5 envelope templates there. So it's 4 swing cards, 4 C5 envelopes, and then the 6 templates. The handbags are you just interchange them. So there's like 3 bases and 3 flaps and handles.
Oh, right.
But so it's then to your imagination how you want to do it. So you have a straight envelope. They've got a straight. Let me find that one. And it's how you decorate them up. Remember, we did the C6 envelopes last week.
Yeah.
So don't forget, you can make the loaded envelope from this as well.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter that it's a C5, but it gives you that's a straight one. And all I've done is some of the speciality paper. This is a 12 by 12.
Yeah.
So you will get that, and we've decorated that up. This is a curved. There's a curved one that gives you this curved back and the front like that. The flap
nice.
goes over, and all you do, that's where your address goes. Little bit of doodling. This one is a zigzag one, and you can see I've just highlighted that there. And you cut it all out and stick it on, and you've still got your beautiful C5 envelope, and done in that speciality card, absolutely gorgeous. And then a nice curved one. This is a curved one, and this is where you put your address, and you've got your bits on the back. But absolutely beautiful. You want to make your own envelopes.
These really work with these papers as well, don't they? They've got some of those in their bundle.
These are 12 by 12 papers. They're not the A4 papers. They're all 12 by 12.
Yeah.
So they do work. You will get some spare, obviously. These are to work for. These take 2 sheets of A4 cards. A4 paper.
Oh,
but don't forget, an envelope doesn't have to be in card.
No.
It can be in paper.
The 12 by 12 paper bundle, by the way, that's on your happy hour deal this morning, 20% of the stock has gone already, actually over. And I know a lot of people set their alarm for 7:30, so I imagine from 7:30 onwards it's going to get even busier for these. 788809, and these are the papers in there, for example. I know we say the contents will vary, but I'm sure you're going to get maybe, you know, a couple of those.
There's a lot more white in it. There is white in it. There's pearlescent in it as well, yes. We made up enough bundles for what there is, and there wasn't any white left to put into the bundle on here, but I assure you there is white and cream in it. I do know because I've packed them myself.
You've been doing it? No, you've been doing it, honestly.
Yes. I'm not able to do it from tomorrow, am I? Because we've got
of course, I know, but you've been helping out.
I do go over and I do help in the warehouse.
Yeah.
And I've been packing it, and it's got a lot more white in it, I assure you. It's just that we ran out of it, and it was... The last bits was for the sample for the TV.
Of course, no, absolutely. Well, listen, I'd go for that bundle. It is just a happy hour deal. Like I said, over 20% of the stock gone. It's down from £40, give a penny, to $12.99. And you can be making these envelopes with any one of those. So it's all to get on our templates then, lovely Karen.
Yeah. So we've got the template. This is there's an inward curve, an outward curve, a zigzag one, and a straight one. There's two pieces to each one. This is a C5 outward curve, and all you're going to do is pop them onto an A4, draw around them as such, and they've all got little marks in. It's got a little hole, and you just mark those holes up. So that's the one of them, and that's the front and the reverse. 2 sheets of paper. All done, all cut out. So I've cut mine out of the speciality paper stock, and what I can see here is I've got my marks. All I'm going to do is have a look. So that's going to be the front, and that's going to be the back. So this back one, I'm going to have that nice and pretty.
Yeah.
And the front one I'm going to have plain, because I'm going to write my address on it and doodle on it, and
okay.
before I send it out. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a ruler and a tool. You can do this with 2 rulers, or you can score. So if you want to score, you just use your scoring tool. Put your scoring tool into one dot, match it up to the other dot, and then you can score. What I do is I'll get a ruler and I'll use part of my a bone folder.
Oh yeah.
To
nice crease on it
over. Yeah. It's as you get more confident with your bone folders and that. I use my Teflon tool, but that's because I always do. And you can see there, that's folding that one. All you're doing is folding it, really.
Once you've done the initial cutout, you've drawn around the template itself.
It's just a fold. It's just a fold.
But these are great to have. They're handy to have as well, you know, for any of the projects just to you're sending off, just to be able to make the perfect size envelope nice and easy.
How many times have we never got an envelope? I'm shocking for envelopes because I don't buy card and envelope sets. I like to do it when you're doing the swing card or anything like that. You don't always buy them in the envelopes. A lot of people make their own cards, so you need envelopes. Yeah. And then you can buy a C5 envelope, and it doesn't fit. There are different C5 envelopes, aren't there? Yeah. And you can see they don't always fit. This one you can make sure that they're fitting, and you know, when you've made the card, at least you know you've got something to put it in.
See, once if I've actually found an envelope to send anything in, then my next struggle is going around the house and asking if anyone's got a stamp. Fee, have you got any stamps that I could... And I always say borrow. I always say, but not use. That means I have to replace, but I never do.
Can I borrow a stamp? Yes.
I just need a stamp. Just need one.
Yes,
just need one.
yes.
Like, you know, that's you've got the little secret stash of one.
My mum's the best. She's always got stamps. She's always got stamps.
Does she bulk buy stamps?
Mum. Yeah.
It's good. Do you want a book of 12, book of 6?
Yeah, she does.
I just want one.
Yeah. She said, yeah, but you had one yesterday, the day before. So these parts that go over here are the ones that you're going to glue. We're just going to put some
I remember
nice...
I can't remember which one of my my kids I was talking about this, about stamps and about the Queen's faces on it. And
Oh,
all that.
yeah.
And we upset it, and they were just talking about that. So you have to lick the Queen's face.
No,
Well,
you have to lick the back
only
of
the
her
back
face.
of it. Oh, that's even worse. No, the stamp, not the actual Queen's face. But yeah, it's. I think they were quite upset about the prospect.
You don't have to lick them though now.
You what? Sorry.
You don't have to lick half of them now.
No.
They're all self-adhesive.
Say yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Old habits die hard sometimes, Karen. Do you know what I mean?
Can you imagine instructing you with self-adhesive?
I've got 4 on my tongue right now. How much? So someone's asked me how much is a book of 12 now. How much is a book of? This is where right. How much is a loaf of bread? How much is a pint of milk? And how much is a pack of book of 12 first-class stamps?
Very expensive, aren't they?
No, that's a good
I think
answer.
they started doing them in 4s and 6s.
I think they do now doing 4s and 6s.
Because they're just so expensive. You used to pay £1 off for a book of 12.
I just heard the price of a book of 12 now. Why don't I keep borrowing them for fee?
Nearly £12.
Yeah, well, what was that again? £9.12.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
It's nearly £1 a stamp, isn't it, now? And this is why we're putting less and less on cards.
Pack of 4 is £4.60. See? So it's...
Yeah. And here we go.
Oh, you can get Star Wars ones as well now.
Oh, you
Star
can get
Wars
all
stamps.
sorts, can't you?
That's not bad to be sort of intergalactic with your postage. Oh, Harry Potter ones, they should be... Wizardry, they should get there cheaper, surely.
Well, you've got space on this envelope for a stamp.
Perfect. That's what we need.
Let's bring it back.
Oh, yeah, all right, go on.
So
go
there
on.
we've got our envelope, and here you can see, let that dry a bit. This is one that I did in red. No, I didn't. I did it in brown. And then what you can start doing is doodling. Don't forget we've got the speciality papers. You can start doodling on them. Try doing one in leather, in the leather effect.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You think about what that's going to be like going into somebody's house. Oh, look at this. I've got a letter from Queen.
There you
Might
are.
have got a red on it, but I've got a letter from Queen.
Cheryl's been in touch as well. Morning, Cheryl.
Morning, Cheryl.
Hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely morning already. Cheryl said that these templates are really good to work with children with them as well, so they can make their own cards and their own envelopes.
Absolutely.
And they love to design the envelopes. I know that my little girl, we saw Nanny and Grandad just the other day before the lockdown thing kicks in again. So they took a nice card that Shay put together, and honestly, you couldn't have over-decorated the card or the envelope any more with any little phrases or swirls or cats or flowers or anything else that was going to be put on there. But these are great, aren't they? They are perfect for children to sort of have a work around and create as many as they want to, really.
Yeah, it's like Adam's Molly, isn't it? She's always giving cards out.
Ah, yes.
So she'd be able to do the envelopes for them and do it. But she'd also be able to make the swing cards.
Yeah. Oh,
as long as Dad does all the cutting for her.
Yes.
Yeah. But absolutely stunning. So easy to do. And this one's drying now. Make sure you draw around it properly and score it properly. But that's got a little bit of space to put something into it. And then you can start with one. Take the top flaps off. Don't forget loaded envelopes.
Yeah.
Get your 12x12. Hang on, let's get some. Oh, look, this is some of my paper. This is some of what I've got. Get your 12x12. Can cut that down and start making folders for it.
Ah, nice. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So that's that one.
Karen, thank you very much indeed for those so far. I'll give everyone a bit of an update. We've got more people joining us every minute that go through the shows, and we'll be back with Karen in a second or so. But firstly, a very good morning to you if you are just waking up to the team here and trying to keep you hopefully occupied and busy and company throughout the day, of course. We've got some happy hour offers for you, which will stop at 8 o'clock this morning. So if you are just waking up, grab them while you can. Starting off with here, we've got a really lovely selection section actually, including you've got 50 of your A3. This is your super smooth. It's 250 GSM, and it really is exactly as they say there. It is super smooth. It is beautiful. Plus, you're also going to be getting your A4, and that's of your premium black that you've got for this one. Again, 250 GSM for this one. And of course, you've also got your mixed media card, which is really lovely. You've got a lovely texture on there. As you can see, sort of more like a cream compared to your white of the super smooth for that. Now, this normally is going for £26.99. Now, it has got a huge discount this morning as part of your happy hour, which means you can get all of this for just £12.99. You think how many projects you'll be able to make again, and by the time you cut down your A3 as well, you get 100 sheets in total. Like I say, 50 of your super smooth of your A3, and then you also get in 25 of each of your premium black and your mixed media cards. £12.99. Like I say, perfect for all of your different projects. And again, that price is held until 8 a.m. So maybe early in the morning, you may not have even had a brew yet, but before you do, make sure you get this one into your basket. Now, also dealing with our 12 by 12s, this is what Karen was just talking about. Now, your contents may vary in here, and you've got some more white that's actually on show that you will get as part of this, and your pearlescence, more of that than you can see that's actually here in the bundle that you. But I promise you, you will get some of those. But like I say, your contents will vary, and you've got your sort of different sort of leather kind of style. Again, great for backing and working onto your folders and onto your books. But you get some really lovely, and they've all got the beautiful texture, and they really are fantastic. But there's so many different varieties, different styles that we're going to be looking at with regards to what's available in this bundle for you. But some really beautiful, and again, brilliant saving. Again, £27 saving on this bundle, and you know you're going to use them, of course, with your 12 by 12s. This is a great style, this one. I really love that. That is quite amazing, actually, quite amazing on any of your effects. Some 788 809, like I say, 150 sheets of your 12 by 12 for just £12.99. Some of your cards and your paper stock in here again that you've seen working with these with the envelopes, but really lovely colours. But again, you will be getting more of your white. There'll be more white included in your contents, and more of your pearlescence as well. 788 809 from £39.99, £27 off, phenomenal, down to £12.99. Now, we've also got those brilliant templates. I'll just bring over again some more of the examples to show you. But these templates are going to be great, and you will be using these. You will have the handbag, you've got the square swing, and you've also got the C5 envelopes that you've just seen Karen working with. Now, each one of the templates are really simple and straightforward to work with. You'll just be cutting around there, following the instructions on each one of the templates that you'll see, and then putting those together with the different back-ins, etc., or the different inserts that work together, and you will be able to create these really lovely, and as Karen was mentioning, this kinetic you've got that movement that's going on, which is really cool. Very, very funky. So you've got the round disc. You've also going to have the rectangle that is there. There, nice one. Before and after. There we are. That's it goes out for the night, does her hair. What a difference. And then, no wonder she's swimming quite quick, because she's got this following. This is the square. You've got rectangle, you've got circle as well. There we go. Very happy looking little shark, isn't it? Very, very happy indeed. Maybe he's got his eye on the seahorse. Who knows? Both of them. But really lovely. You've also got, again, the different styles of the envelopes. You've also got the bag as well. And again, working with these different 12 by 12s, if you're working with those as your card stock, you can really get some very different looks and very different feels as well with these as your project. So 528 661. It has got a £26 saving for your happy hour deal, so it's down to just £12.97. The website, of course, is even more there you're going to find from Donny Dimples, of course. There's your pack there with your super smooth and your black and your mixed media card there for just £12.99. Loads and loads of options for you, of course. Don't forget those wonderful stamps. If you haven't seen these before, you are missing a real treat. They've got a lovely reduction in price, so that all of them are just down to under £20 now. But if you're looking for some really great characters to colour in, to work with on your project, certainly around festive time, but they're not just for Christmas. A lot of those stamps you could use for lots of other projects also, but reduced down from £40 or plus, or 43 actually, down to £19.96. Those and a lot more on allthews.hochanda.com. Right, Karen, we've got, what we got left? Only got a full 14 minutes left on our happy hour. What are we looking at next?
So we're going to look at the handbag. So you get templates. Very good.
Got a nice flexible one there.
Polypropylene.
Get along?
Polypropylene.
Oh, that's easy to say.
First thing in the morning, you draw around them. It will tell you in the template packet to fold an A4 sheet, pop one on, and one goes onto the fold. So it's usually the top of the cardstock that goes onto the fold. You just draw around it, and then it takes an A5 sheet to do the flat part. You've got 2 little holes in there, so that'll show you where you're going to be scoring over and popping it over. Cut them out, and you have this. So this is the start of your card, and then your 2 little holes in your flap will go over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of the speciality cardstock, and we're going to cover it.
Okay.
Show you how easily it covers. First of all,
now Sylvia and Karen, by the way, were just saying, just emailed in. Very good morning to you both. Thank you very much for getting in contact as well.
Good morning.
Just saying that the speciality card that we've got here is amazing. I think that is definitely the word that was used. Is it amazing?
It is amazing.
Grab it if you can as well, they're saying, because it really is, just as you're saying, Karen, it really is, for that price as well.
Yes.
Fantastic to use on loads of different projects.
Yeah, well, the girls of the design team, Dolly's design team, are absolutely amazing. However, with it being an happy hour, they've not had hold of the speciality cardstock, but they've had it before. And when they're talking to each other, it's like, oh gosh, we've got to get this. So they'll all be ordering it because they know it's the last of it. It's on a happy hour. And they've not had a chance to work with it. They've worked with it in the past with the books, because as I said, Sue did that one. Yeah. But they've not had it for quite a while, and then we found it in the factory, and that's when we've put it on for an happy hour.
Yeah,
so yeah,
love it.
But your flap is going to go on like that, so that one sticks over there. Now, most of my cards, what I did was I covered both of them. Covered both sides, so I glued one side and then folded it over and glued the other side. But I have found, this is one of the textures that you get in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Can you see it? It does look like real leather.
It does. It generally does.
So I'm going to cover this one, but this one's like a suede effect. It does look and feel like suede.
Oh, nice.
So just a bit of glue, and this is Dolly's glue that she uses. What does she say? More, less spreading, more squeezing. Less squeezing, more spreading, she says. She was getting carried away while she was talking one day. And then she realised she was putting loads and loads on. So she started to spread it. It's really funny. You have to be there. I've just realised you had to be there. You had to be listening. You know, sometimes when you
the philosophy behind that.
Yeah, when you relive something and it's really, really funny, but you have to be there. You've got to be there, yeah. So I'm just going to, we're going to pop it on.
Oh, Cheryl's got a question as well that's come through.
Yeah.
From regarding the one-day special and the inks. Could they be used on the sort of the specialist paper that we're talking about? You know, sort of the leather style paper, and would they work on those?
Is it alcohol inks? Yeah.
We're speaking to Lou on the other side of the studio, by the way, just so you know.
The alcoholics work better on a smooth surface. They'll work, but they won't travel as they would have done.
So they would work better on a smoother surface. So for the super smooth, are better to work with.
Yes.
They would work on it. I'm just relaying because Lou's right on the other side of the studio and behind a mask, so it's all good.
They wouldn't travel as a. What I mean by travel is the alcoholics move. They wouldn't travel as much, but you'd still get a beautiful effect.
You would get a nice
because
effect,
they go into all the little the
Looks
textures.
and crannies of it, yes.
The textures.
The texture.
The textures. They go into the textures, so it'd be like a rock pool, wouldn't it?
It would, but if you use the blending sponge or blending felt and put like a mixative on, like the metallic you've got there with that card, and actually went over the top there, it would just highlight all of that beautiful effect.
Yes. So
yes.
they will work on
We
it.
got that
but you'll
because we
get
put
a
your mic
different
up, Lou.
effect.
Thanks so much, Dean.
That's it. You'll get a different effect. You can get a pool on it, but if you use the blending over the top, it'll highlight all the textures into it. But it'll not be the same effect as on a
on the smooth,
smooth
for
card.
example. Yes, lovely.
Yeah.
Great. So, I hope that helps. Yeah, lovely.
It's great when you're all together and
I know, yeah.
you all mix and talk and help each other. Isn't
Pull on
it?
each other's experiences
Yes,
working with them as well, which is what it's all about, isn't it? Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Lou. I'll be with Lou from 8 a.m. this morning.
And it's difficult talking with masks on, isn't it?
I know, it is.
Yeah, because you can usually half lip read while you're speaking.
I know, but it's true, but a lot of people do, use people's lips to sort of to see exactly what's being said.
Yeah. So we're just going to cut round here. It's just a good job you can smile with your eyes as well with these masks.
I know.
Yeah, I like somebody who smiles with their eyes.
Smiles with their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll know what I mean, won't
I do,
you?
yeah.
So look at that there. Absolutely glorious.
I scared myself the other day as I walked past. I did have a mask on and my hoodie up as well because it was a bit cold outside and windy, and I did actually think I was going to sort of attack myself. Scared myself because with glasses on as well, there wasn't a lot of me to be seen. If I'd been put on Crime Watch, basically, I would have gone, I don't recognise him. I've never seen him before in my life.
Did you
and
not?
it was me.
Did you not steam up?
Oh, I do that loads of
with
time.
your mask and glasses.
Oh, and then you try again. Well, I put them away. I put them down further down my nose. That aged me 45 years on top of my own.
Only 45.
Oh, look at that, like that.
It does.
Isn't it?
All you need is a pair of slippers and
I've got them as well. Oh, I'm all sorted. I'm ready for those parts of my life. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. No.
Yeah. I've got rum access everywhere. I'm all right. I'll be okay.
No.
I want to sit down in front of a fire with a cocoa.
No. I've got to stay young. Got to wait for grandkids yet. If they ever come.
No pressure.
No pressure, Jacob. Yeah, it's all right. He'll not be listening. He'll be at work. I'm going to cut
How old is Jacob?
He's 22.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought it was 8.
Oh no. He's still quite young, really.
He's got loads of time.
Yeah. Just wanting his bedroom. Put some more craft stuff
I was going to
in.
say, time to expand.
Yeah. Look, absolutely. And the way it coats. But it also, I'm not sure if this one tears. Yeah, it tears as well. But it's like, it's like suede. And then I'm going to stick this onto the back here. Just here. She says when she gets glue going.
Yeah, it's going again. Just to let you know, we've only got around about, for your happy hour deal, only about 10 minutes left.
Oh, wow.
On your offer on this one. And forget, your paper pack contents will vary, but that price saving is amazing. Just $12.99. Some of the card stock you're seeing that Karen is working with, 788809, down from $39.99. That's a $12.99, a massive reduction, a great bundle to be had, and you know you're going to use it as well, which is the important thing to know. You won't be wasting. This is not a product you're going to sort of buy and think, no, I don't need it. You will use this card.
Yes,
You won't. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If you're into your bookbinding and your journaling, you're going to use it. The ones that I've got, I'm going to put onto my art journals because that's going to protect it much
of course,
better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even kids' school books.
Yeah, they see things like that. It's perfect, isn't it?
So, if you put a card on that opens top ways like that on a glass mat, it always looks like it's not going to work. But if you just get something that's not slippy, so there you've got that there, yeah.
I really like this though. It's a nice design, isn't it?
It's a beautiful design, but it's not taking 2 minutes. It's something you can do with the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you've got make Christmas cards. Put hang on. We've got one in there. You can make Christmas cards. So this is one of Dolly's stamps that's on the show.
Oh, that'd be great with it, wouldn't it?
But you can make the children can make Christmas cards. Also get all your gemstones that you've got.
Go round, yeah.
And put them round. Look, I've got some gemstones. These are coming on Dolly's soon. Yeah, I've just got them early.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Part of the pleasures of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I think we've got a picture to show as well in a second. This is from Charmaine, and this is the alcohol. It's been used on some of that with the textured card, with the speciality card. And this is exactly what Lou was talking about, how it sort of bleeds through and works through, so it brings out all those different areas, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Have you seen that, though? Looking at it. Yeah, absolutely amazing, isn't it? It does. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the white that I know that's in that I've been
that's
putting
actually
in
going to be in there as well.
Charmaine,
thank you so much for sharing that with us as well. It looks really, we get some beautiful colours mixing all together, all that actually. And the way they blend and work is really nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you, Charmaine. Those speciality papers are there, as you say, just $12.99 on your happy hour deal. You've got about 8 minutes left or so. Wow, that looks lovely, that. Just that on there.
Just that onto there. You could use your peel-off lines.
Oh, right,
all around the edges, and you've got them there. Put your greeting into there, and that's simple.
Wow.
Really, really simple. But that's what but you've got the templates always.
Yeah.
Get the kids going. You know, they've got Christmas coming up.
Of course.
They're not allowed out now. They're not allowed out on an evening.
No.
They've all got to stay in. We've all got to play at home.
I know. So things that
Every crafter's dream.
Things that stay home and craft more. Craft more. Absolutely. So if you'd like to go for this speciality, of course, for your papers, then please go for these right now. If you're just waking up, it is sorry to rush you, but with your happy hour offers you got this morning, you've only got about 6 or so minutes left to get these in. But look at that saving. If you want to save yourself £27, grab these now, 788809. You've also got more of your pearlescence to be added. They're just not on display, but you'll get more of that within your contents. Plus, you also got more of your white card slot to go through here, as well as all the specialities with your prints, different textures, your looks, your sort of leather style. 788809, only $12.99, because it has got that £27 off as part of your happy hour. There we go, 6 minutes and 20 odd seconds remaining, and they are wonderful. You will use them. They're perfect for your templates, for your envelopes, for your book coverings, for all of those, of course, for your journaling, just as Karen was talking about. So great opportunity to use these, and you know you're going to really like them as well, which is fabulous. Karen, thank you for being awake with us first thing this morning.
Yes, thank you ever so much. I'm just starting to wake up now. Another coffee, and I'll be ready to go.
When are you back? When are you back on?
The 15th of November.
Oh, OK, so we haven't got too long to wait,
Not
which
too
is
long,
lovely.
back a week, just over a week or so.
Well, listen, a safe journey back up north as well.
Certainly, same to you as well. Thanks for having me, loved it.
You're welcome. Thank you for everything this morning again. Lovely, lovely.
Care.
Always a pleasure. Lovely. Karen will be back, as you said, on the 15th, of course. Don't forget, if you've got anything in your basket, get them checked out before the end of the hour so that you do qualify for those fabulous prizes. Don't forget those templates. Make sure you do get those as well, because those prices are brilliant for just $12.97. I'm sure you will be using them today and for many days after that as well. It's lovely to have your company. Please stay with us. We've got even more on the other side of this with lovely Lou. Yes, we are with our one-day special with lovely Lou and myself for the next hour. So grab yourself a tea and coffee and be with us for that one. Then we've got introducing Madaher, that'll be here. And then we got Pink Ink Designs. What a morning.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitch Your Fingers. I've been sewing most of my life. I absolutely love sewing. I've been with the Hochanda now from the very beginning, really. That's when I started to go there. The Hochanda family are lovely people to work with, and I'm really enjoying my time with them. Designing is a big part of the journey for me as well. I love going out and finding the fabrics to use in the projects and bringing them to you. I love the designing process from start to finish, and then the finished project is just the icing on the cake. So make sure you don't miss out. Come and sew with me on Hochanda.
Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888 and join Hochanda Freedom today.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Joe from the Mill Shop Online. Welcome to the Mill Shop Online. As you can see, we're a lot of fabric here. We're very passionate about our fabrics. We're one of the largest online sellers in the UK of fabrics for upholstery, soft furnishings, and now the lovely craft market. Whether you're starting out with fabric or you're an experienced sewer, we love to bring projects that every ability can really have a go at. So don't miss the Mill Shop Online shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Chocolate Baroque, and we design and manufacture our own rubber stamps right here in the northeast of England. We have a wonderful in-house designer called Sue, who hand draws all the images, which we then transfer into rubber stamps. We have very, very elaborate designs. We have everything from steampunk right through to beautiful florals, and then we have scenic and we have words. Our stamps are beautifully elaborate, very, very detailed, exquisitely etched, and the quality is next to none. So good that if you look after your stamps, we guarantee them for a lifetime. Whether it's stamping, mixed media, or art journaling, join us at Hochanda for our journey into everything creative and messy, and see what you can create with our stamps.
Welcome everybody, very good morning to you. We've already been live for 1 hour already, so if you are just waking up, it doesn't matter, you're here now with us, which is the most important thing. And also joining us this morning for this hour, of course, is lovely Lou.
Good morning.
It's nice to be this side of the studio now, because you were talking to us in the last hour with Karen through a mask, on the other side, through cameras, and we still heard what you were saying, which is lovely.
I know. It's one of those things that you feel like you should shout, but then you don't want to shout. It is a little bit hard.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
Weird. Anyway, it's lovely to be with you.
Yes.
Really nice. Now, I know you've had a really successful launch, and people are already really liking this as well. And we've also got, as well as your one-day special, we've got lots of other stocking fillers with lots of other ideas to bring sparkle, to bring colour, to bring a bit of pizzazz, basically, to projects that are working through.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, looking at all the stocking fillers, they all work together.
Yeah.
And they all combine together. I think we've got a terrible habit as crafters that we see something demoed and we pigeonhole it and think it can only be for that. But no, I mean, we've got some lovely kits that will all actually work together beautifully.
We like that. We like that idea. So, if you're looking for lots of inspiration, then stay with us for this hour. Of course, as you know, all the wonderful demonstrations that Lou always does are great, informative, and you'll learn something, I promise you, in this hour. Let's look, first of all, at the one-day special. And this is really about, well, you are creating art with these, and we'll talk about that in a bit more detail. But basically, in essence, you're going to be getting 236ml of your pouring medium that you're looking at here. You've got 59ml of your extreme sheen. Well, this will make sense in a second if you've not seen the one-day special just yet. You've also going to have the clear pouring top coat and the gold liquid pearl. Now, there's an awful lot when we talk about that. But in essence, this kit, what am I going to do with this, basically, Lou?
Right, you can do your paint pouring.
Okay.
That's fine. You've got your sealer there to seal your acrylics after you've done them.
Right, okay.
But you've got... Your paints can be used, you know, for your normal acrylic techniques that you want to do. So if you want to paint, if you're an acrylic painter, if you want to water them down and then use them with your mixed media. You use them as you can. Mix them with a non-metallic, and you then get different shades again with a little bits of metallic going through. So the paints, your jelly plate, they look stunning as jelly plate accents.
Oh, that's a nice idea with them, isn't it?
So you can use the metallics in, you know, use the paints. It's a bonus really, because you can use them for paint pour, but you can use them for absolutely everything else you like to do with the acrylics. So
basically, I know that we are talking for paint pouring and working for that, but you can go with these across the board. So if you're taken with the colour, follow your heart, go with them, just get them for those at least. And then you've also got the added details there, of course. I mean, we're turning you into other ways of working.
Top coat, I was doing last night with Leonie, doing the baubles, the glass baubles we got on the show with alcohol inks.
Oh, okay.
Now, I found that the alcohol inks will stay on, but after a while they wear away. But I was dipping my... When they're finished into that top coat, and it gave a lovely glossy shine.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
It looks really, really nice. So you get that look straight away.
Now, the colours that go through, I mean, I love paint pouring for me. I really love, because one, it's messy. I think it can be fun for that. I think there's also a little bit of the unknown. You never quite know what you're going to get because it finds its own way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And every single time, I mean, it's not for one of those people who go, we will mass produce exactly the same image, because if you like to be organic with something and you like to look at something and go, there's always going to be a slight variant, then paint pouring, if people have never worked with it, is lovely, isn't it?
But that's a good phrase, organic, because I think, but it's also for every age. It's not just for adults. I mean, and I think you saying like organic is the correct thing, because you can. It's a self-discovery. But it can go on. I mean, that's on a canvas, and that's got the top coat on it.
That's. I know. By the way, I love that with that top coat, because that shine is really dramatic.
It does shine. I'm sorry about the dents in it. I dropped it. And then my dog helped me pick it up. But so it's got added layers of texture with it, sort of thing.
Nice.
But it does. I mean, the acrylic paints naturally have a slight shine to them, but the top coat just makes them shine even more.
Oh, it really
and
does.
really brings them out. That, as I was saying to you, is my mess up. So I'm not one for wasting the paint in the bottom of my tray, and I know for a lot of people it's like, well, all that tray. And so I did a load of paint pouring that we've gone at the show, and I dipped the canvas straight into the bottom of my metal tray, and I've then sprinkled some glitter on top and some of the perfect pearls, and then when it was dry, put the top coat on top. So it's not wasting it at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
And that bauble there is all the little bits of the cups from the pours I'd done. I just let it dribble all down the side of the bauble and let it all merge together. And again, just sprinkle some of the perfect pearls we've got on the show, some of the glitters on top. So it just, you know, created a little bit of a sparkle.
Really nice, really lovely. But it also gives us an idea to sort of see the paints that are in this kit. The colours are just so vibrant and beautiful and rich.
They're very, 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 very rich. Yes, definitely.
Really beautiful. OK, so lots and lots of deals here for you to be had in this hour. Of course, your one-day special has got that fantastic reduction of £10. So now it's down to just £26.97 for your one-day special. Item code is 142803. Don't forget, you're going to be getting everything you need to do your paint pouring within there, but don't underestimate, again, what you're going to be getting with those 4 colours themselves for all your other projects that will work alongside, of course. Now, if you're loving those, then we've actually got more for you to work from as well as your collection if you want to go for these. Now, this is available as part of a pick and mix, so you're going to be choosing any 4 that you want. Each one of those are 59mm, actually, for your extreme sheen. So go for any 4 of these. I think this is a brilliant price, actually. Any 4 for just £12.99. As you can see, you are going to get intensity of these metallic colours that come through. You've got your purples, your greens, your deep reds, you've got your oranges in here, you've got your lavenders and lilacs as well. Now, the berry, I believe that's one, there we are, there's just one at the end there, is in fact the most popular out of all of them. That may change as this hour goes on, but the berry is in fact at the moment the most popular. Oh, the garnet, I bet the garnet's lovely actually with that rich red. We've also got, what's the other names on these? They've all got lovely names, haven't they? We've got, is that jadeite?
Yeah.
We've got jadeite from the gemstone. Again, lots of the sort of gems for here. Lavender frost, but that's beautiful. We've got deep sapphire. There's definitely a theme here with the gemstone colours coming through, isn't there, actually, which is gorgeous. We've got rose quartz, very soft pastel pinks in there, with real deep greens, of course. You've got your peridot, which is a really lovely bright colour anyway. You've got your rich ruby, and you've got your beautiful bronze with those golden elements in there. So, really luscious colours. Any 4, of course, for your pick and mix for just £12.99. They are beautiful. OK, working our way down now, so some stocking fillers for you. We're going to be working with these in different ways, and Lou's going to give you some ideas of how you can work with these on all sorts of different projects. But these are great ideas if you are thinking for somebody you know that's really into their crafting, or if it's just a little treat for yourself, quite possibly. This is going to get you a set of 12 of them, and again, it's got a brilliant saving, of course, you'd expect for a stocking filler. So over a £5.47 reduced off, so it's down to £27.99. Now, give you a little idea how these will work. This is actually on your white and also onto your black cardstock to sort of see. But again, these are working on both really nicely, aren't these?
They are. They're a metallic paint, and they work beautifully. They've got a lovely smooth flow, if that makes sense when you use them. You can use them when they're wet, spritz them. And then all colour runs down. You can paint with them. You can obviously colour with them. You can rub them across the top of a stamp and do a stamp. Yes, they're very
pretty across the board.
They're in a pen, and that just makes it then transportable.
I was looking to see if I can, just show you where the nib that you've got, you sort of chiselled nib to work with on here as well. So, but really lovely colours to work with on your pens if you want to go for that one. Again, is that going to... Oh, there we go. It's 127458. You do get all 12 of those for that price for just £27.99. Lots of different ways of working with them. And again, we'll talk about this a bit more as well with Lou. Now, we've got our beautiful Perfect Pearls for you here. And now there's 2 options available for you on this particular choice to go for. You've got the... Let's have a little look at which ones. We've got the jewel. You can see here, these are your jewels coming through here. Beautiful collection. Comes with the brushes, by the way, also as part of the kits. And the other ones, we've got them as called as pearls, as you can see. And that's one, but actually on these sheets, you've got metallics, as you can see there. But we've got them as pearls. So there are your 2 options to choose from: jewels or pearls. $15.99. Where am I going to use these? I can show some of the sort of examples how we work on these again. And they've got in fact, if you can go for both, actually. But again, what sort of medium again working with these?
You can use a clear ink pad and do your stamps and put the pearls over the top. You can mix them into texture paste and to your gels, and suddenly, because they're a mica, you can then change the colour, so it'll be slightly fainter.
OK.
You can put them like I've done with the paint pouring. I've just sprinkled them on the top and let them merge in with the extra metallics, go around the edges. They make beautiful paints.
Right,
really beautiful paints. So you can stamp your images with them as well. You can put them in little spritzer bottles. Add water, and they become like a really fine spritzer. There is lots and lots of different things you can do with them.
But that's great, isn't it, for different mediums, that people work in different ways, even with the same stuff.
I mean, you've got some ideas there. I mean, you get 2 brushes to pick them. You get 1 brush to pick it all up. You've got a lovely, beautiful detail brush there that you can use for paint. You've got the perfect medium down there, which is your clear ink in the set. Yeah. And then you've got your 4 colours.
That's a really good deal, actually.
You can get starting straight away. I mean, the white is lovely. you know, as a background. I did a pour on, it was a messy pour on acrylic.
Yeah.
And then what I've done is I've then gone over with the perfect pearls on the back just to make the darker colours pop out.
Oh, that's nice.
It's at the front there. I'll show you what I mean in a moment.
Yeah, lovely, lovely. But actually, when you think about everything you're going to be getting in whichever kit you go for, if you want to go for both, even better for yourselves and that, you know, but whichever one you go with, you've got a lovely kit to go with. I'm also thinking for someone, again, that's just got, you know, started to get some materials together, but to have all of that in one, if we are talking about stocking filler for someone, that's a lovely idea, isn't it?
It's a lovely idea. And don't be deceived by the size of the pot. A little goes a very, very, very long way.
That's a very good point.
So don't be deceived by that. I mean, there's a beautiful range of colours. The beautiful range. I mean, they don't look sparkly when you see them like that, but when you start using them, like on the swatches, you suddenly see the actual sheen they've got. But you can mix them in with your paints. You can treat them as a mica. So all the things that you would do with a mica powder, you can do with perfect pearls.
Will we get a chance to see some of this in action in this hour?
I will try my hardest,
Fantastic. So we get able to play with that. 128579, whichever one you want to go for, again, you can choose from the two different options available, £15.99, whichever one of those kits you want to go for, but they're really, really lovely. Right then, we've got now, moving on to our watercolour crayons for these as well. Now, this is a full kit here that we're looking at here for the full watercolour crayon kit. The Tim Holtz name, of course, £31.99. Well, you get everything in here, don't we? We've got stamps, we've got some real goodies.
You get stamps, you get a stamp platform.
Stamping platform, as you can see, yeah.
The stamps are beautiful.
Beautiful butterfly.
I love the sentiments as well. So you could use them across the board. You've got a beautiful distress archival ink in there, so it's the black cert, so it's got the distress colour, right, but it's an archival, which means it will go over the crayons afterwards. But you get the distress vibe with it as well. You then got all the crayons, you've got card, you've got a brush, and then you've got an idea sheet about how to use the crayons and different things that you can actually do, about blending them, how the colours work, so you're not if someone's there holding your hand, so you're not left alone.
That's really good.
And you've got a beautiful selection of colours, because all the colours create other colours.
Yeah, of course.
If that makes sense. So they can also, you've got the yellow and the blue could make another type of green. The yellow and the red make an even lighter, you know, so you can blend and mix, and you can do lots of different things with everything.
Really lovely to have a play with. So if you've never had a go with the watercolour crown kit, they're really fantastic deal to go on. 756383. Of course, when you start thinking of the name Tim Holtz, you know you're going to be talking about quality here. So this is the fantastic distress watercolour kit that you're looking for, the crayon kit, which is lovely. Final item that we've got for you here on the counter, and then we're going to get into our lovely sort of demonstrations working through with Lou. This is your pick and mix, and this is great. Choose any 6 of your 15mm. This is your ultra fine glitter pots on here for just £16.99. So ultra fine, lovely for your different projects to be working with. If you want to bring that sparkle to a head, then these are ones to go with. And again, going for any 6 of these, you can go right across the spectrum, can't you? And make sure you are literally covered for all colours. 393719 from Sweet Dixie on your pick and mix, £16.99. Loads and loads and loads available for you. We've also got for you a stamp and embossing powder that's available if you were interested to go for that one. Comes with the embossing folder, you can see there, the powder's there, everything you require for it with that technique kit. £31.99. That's 773521. Really good kits as well to work with. We've also got a perfect pearl technique kit. Loads of kits available for you on the show this morning, so no reasons to not have an idea for a Christmas stocking filler for somebody. 526541, £31.99. Great ideas. You've got your stencils in there, you've got your brush, you've got a bit of everything, to be quite honest, in that kit altogether. You've got your tags in there, your brushes are in there for you as well. So if you're looking to get going, perfect ways to do this. 526541. Tell you what, loads and loads of ways of getting colour in a project, isn't it? Certainly not a dull show for those.
No,
at all.
It's not at all.
Never is with you, Lou, anyway. Never
thank
is.
you very much. Thank you.
Right, where are we going to start off with then?
You know, so many choices. Right, so we get our... I'm going to put my lid on because I know I'll tip it everywhere. So we are pouring medium. Now, on the back of the pouring medium, obviously yours won't be quite as messy as mine, is all the different ratios you need to mix all the different paints. So it will say, like Deco Art do a fluid acrylic, which is a very, not as thick paint. So it will say, you know, 2 parts of the fluid with 1 part of the pouring. I'm using medium paint here, which is 1:1. So, you know, you put your measurements together. So that's all there. Also to say that the Deco Art website has a little bit on there. So if you're not sure, go on there and they've got it all again written down that you can do from there.
Yeah, because things like that sometimes you think, oh, I can't remember exactly what it is or the details, and maybe you don't go back to it for a little while. So just good to know you got that support
also,
ongoing.
the pouring medium has the cell activator in it, built into it. So sometimes when we do paint pouring, we put extra things like silicone in it, which makes the cells grow bigger.
Right.
The cells don't bother me. I just like to see the paint move, if that makes sense. I mean, I've put my finger in this morning, but this is what I did last night. But the cells are where you see all the little bits breaking away and working together. So that is already built into it as well.
Got you. Nice.
For me personally, it's just really watching. I could sit there and just watch the paint go. Right, let's
find its way.
Yeah, you know, you just go. It's quite relaxing. It's quite therapeutic.
Definitely. I love it when you've done the paint pouring shows. I love it.
Right. So, and I know I'm using plastic, but I use mine time and time again. So I thought what we'll do is we'll mix up a few colours. I've gone ahead and done a little bit of a mix already, and I'm just going to just put a load of colours in. You know, when I haven't got any rhyme or reason. I think if you were making a particular project in mind, you might sit there and go, I want to use purples, so I'm going to use whatever. You know,
so if I'm doing decoration, I'm doing it in a bathroom, for example. I know it's blues.
Yeah, so you would go
I'd work around the blues,
silvers.
whites. And...
Now this is the ruby that's very popular, as you can see.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, they're lovely. I'm doing mine with spoons only because I'm being tight. If I'm being 100% honest.
You've got a lot of shows today.
There is that as well, sort of thing. And this is the bronze that's in the one-day special as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that. I mean, that's gorgeous. It's got gold in it. It's got a...
Is that the bronze?
Yeah. It's got a beautiful... It's got a lovely warm depth to it.
So when you're adding the paint, even at this stage, how are you thinking again roughly where you're put, or is it literally just going in? It's
going in. You don't mix them. We're just layering. So all we're doing is we're layering the paints on top of each other.
Right.
If you mixed it, I would have one brown oogie mess. That's not a good word, is it? Oogie, whatever oogie is.
No, let's go with it. Go with it.
I'm going to put a little bit of black. So you're just layering it up, and then the paints are just going to sit on top of each other. So when we tip them out, I mean, I'm not thinking about colour. I mean, if I wanted to, I could sit there and go white, red, white, red, white, red, white.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
But let's not do that.
We don't want that.
No. I'm just going to go. I just want to see what mishmash I can come up with colour-wise.
But I have to say, you're doing it. You are adding the colour in a nicely controlled way. I imagine you are very good at icing a cake.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you've ruined my illusion.
I know. No. I'm like Emily. I get carried away and then I end up putting with less icing on than more icing because I want it so smooth that all I see then is the top of the cake.
Oh.
So I'm just going to build up my colours, and now last night I put some alcohol ink in it just to see what it would do.
And?
I could, it just separated out and picked out the pigments. It was lovely.
Okay.
But yeah, so we could put layers of glitter in. I put the glitter on afterwards because then I can pick out. So I'm just going to put, this is that beautiful garnet. I love this one.
That's nice.
It's, all of them have got a lovely depth to them.
So you've got a mix here going on of the 4 colours you're going to get in your one-day special, but you've also added in there's a few there for the pick and mix. If you are looking to expand on what you're going to get on the one-day special, then you can go for the pick and mix. It's any 4. And again, you get a lot. You get, 59 mils in each one of those as well. And you can see, Lou's she says you're being quite sparing, but I bet you're going to get great results with those little bits. $12.99 only for any 4 that you want. And I like you say, these colours, they are beautiful on their own, but when you start putting them next to others...
I mean... They layer up absolutely beautifully. I'm just, like you say, I'm being sparingly with it. But you can sit there and, put as much or as little as you want on. Now, you see a lot of people will put a layer of the white paint on top of the medium they're going to. That's just to help the paint move quicker.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you. I'm not fussed either way, if that makes sense.
Right.
I don't mind being a little bit more patient and just watching it pour, but we're all different. So I'm just building up a little bit more. And
I'm looking forward to this pour.
I am as well, because I'm not sure what colours I've put in here, sort of thing. You know, when you just go, I'm just putting a mishmash in, why not? Oh, that's nice. That's the antique bronze on the top. Right,
by the way, you're also getting comments on the gallery at Mo, just saying the tin that you're using to do the pouring, even that looks amazing, that we can see in the overhead there.
Someone messaged me last night and said, are you going to be sitting there and peeling off all these bits and have acrylic? And I went, yeah. If Leonie hadn't got there first, you know. Right, so this is like the dry canvas I'm going to use. Now, if I put it on here, the paint will move, but it will move a little bit slower. If you want it to move a little bit quicker, you could put a layer down of paint straight away.
Just on that, so if anyone is at home watching, think I like to do the paint pouring, you've got the canvas. I know we've shown some examples on tile as well. What about things like if they've got greyboard, MDF, any other sort of ways of working? I mean, it's pretty much any material that...
This was what my husband was binning, and I said to him, please don't bin it, can you cut it up for me? So he did it that way. We've got loads of, if I grab them, baubles on, and that was some of the plastic baubles that I did a pour on last night.
Right, okay.
Over the top. So you can do it that way. You can do it on MDF. Thicker works better.
Right.
Because obviously we've put so much paint on top of there. If you put it on a piece of card, the card's not going to be able to hold it all.
Got
so
you.
Something a little bit more substantial.
Right,
yeah.
right, lovely. Okay,
if
thank you. So I'm just thinking, if you're at home now, just thinking, I love the idea about this. I've actually got certain different elements already that you might want to work with. Yeah, give it a go with any of these, of course, with these paints. They're fabulous. Right, here we go.
Right, I'm just going to put some of the white down, and I'm just going to grab I was playing earlier, and my spatula isn't clean. I didn't put it into water. Now, you can let it pour around. Just for speed, I'm going to move it with a spatula. If I was at home, I've been known to use my fingers, sort of thing. As you can see, you were asking me about icing a cake. No.
Yeah.
As you can see.
I know, but I see that would be a good Christmas cake, you know, it's a bit of fluffed up snow.
Yeah, no, you'd have to put a little snowman on top of it, wouldn't you, just to make it look like that sort of thing.
I love that.
So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Ooh.
I haven't had a ruffled icing Christmas cake for a while. No,
Haven't you?
Change that this year.
I'm just going to put the canvas now on top. I've got to do it this way round.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to put that on top like that.
Ooh.
Now, what I want to do is I have a piece underneath, so I can use it as mop-up as well.
You're going for a double.
Yeah.
2 in 1.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So I don't know what colours we've got, because I put in so many different colours.
Oh, wow.
I could actually probably I'm going to put 2 in.
That is intergalactic. I'm loving that.
So you've got move it.
You're pleased with that. Another bit of chipboard, hardboard has got into there then.
Oh, yeah. Because once I go down over the sides...
Definitely an outer space feel with it going on here. See, this is the beautiful thing about this, and I love this. This is the beautiful thing about what you see Lou doing now, because you can do this. I mean, I just love this kind of style, because there's no one to judge it, or you've got to change it. It's not a sort of sleight of hand, you know, we've got to think, I've got a steady brush. You literally have poured it in, poured it out, and you've got an original artwork there.
You have, and then you can go, obviously, neatly around the sides.
Really like this.
You can put gloves on. I'll regret it later when you ask me to do something clean. And I'm going, oh no. So I'm going to put that there. Can you see where I was talking about all the different cells coming up? So this is already built into the pouring medium.
Yeah.
So you don't need to add anything else in there at all. And that was just doing a mishmash of colours, wasn't it? We didn't really do anything exciting. So I'm just going to put that in there.
I really like that.
I'm just going to wipe my hands on your pinny. You know when you go like that.
Lou.
Now we've got loads in here. And I'm going to use this up. Now, this is what I'm saying, I haven't got any paint on here. I'm going to put that like that.
Oh, there we go.
And I'm going to... So I wouldn't waste anything that I've got here.
No.
At all. So let's get a stick so I can drag that down a little bit more, because I want the paint to move. And all this is a tray in a well-known cheapy shop that you allegedly put your Christmas turkey in. that you can dispose of if you don't want to wash up after Christmas Day.
Oh, right, yeah.
And that's all I'm using here. And I would keep it because it lasts. So this is just literally using the mop up now and a little bit of the excess white that I've got left over. So I'm just going to put here. So you don't, you know, you can bring in all of the other colours, and all I'm doing is I'm trying to. I know I've got my back to you. I do apologise, but I want to make it pour, and I'm just going to move the white.
Yeah. So you still can have an influence over it once you've done the initial pour.
Oh yes, totally. You can do as much or as little as you like.
And I'm sure this will be one of those, again, with adult supervision, if you're doing this, but I know my children would love this. And if you could go with it, get the pick and mix, go for... I just think the more colours they've got in front of them to look at with all of these...
Oh, totally. I mean, I've done it at school with the children, and the children have gone...
Oh.
But
like you do get an instant reaction once you've got something like this, and then you see it dry, and then to them to, you know, because I know that I've seen lovely projects where people have done this with clock kits as well. They made their own fascias of the clocks to work with. You know, there's something that they can actually put up in their bedroom or have in the house, or even just to decorate frames that you're going to put your photos in there. If you don't need Christmas, you know, just what a lovely way that the children also say, "Oh, I've done that," and these do create wow factors, and they create them instantly, and it's one of those that never ages with it. I just think they look lovely.
I mean, I'm still going with this one. So this, so that's the main pour. That's one of my offcuts, and then this was another bit in here. So don't think that once it hits the bottom of the tray,
that's it.
You can't use it. You can still add your other colours. I'm quite liking that one actually.
I really like that.
And you can still do all your other colours and techniques. Let's grab a spoon and just scoop up. There's a lovely bit of the berry there. So I can carry on going.
Do go for the one-day special. You get everything you need in there. Like you say, you've got the extreme sheen, the pouring medium as well for all of this. You've got the clear pouring top as well, coat for all of that. You've got the gold liquid pearl as well included. But if you're going to go alongside, to give you even more options, go along with your pick and mix as well, where you can go for any other four that we've got of all those other colours, including you've got the garnet, the one that's being used by Lou. I know you got that in there. Ruby, I know I saw going in there. That you had the black, I think you had a black in there.
Well, I had deep blue. I had black in there as well. I've used the beautiful bronze that we've got in the one-day specials.
The bronze is in there for the one day, yeah.
I mean, so we've got that like that. So that's now another one. And that was just from one pour. Now, I've obviously mixed up a lot of paint. As you do it more and more, you realise how much paint you do or don't need.
Yeah.
So... And I've still got a little bit in there, which I would keep and stick onto another project. But I've got, in the bottom of my tray here, some there, and I would get card.
Yeah, take it from
And I would just
that.
take it from the card there. So if I just quickly, I'm just going to step back.
Give you some backgrounds.
So this is just what I did from yesterday's. And I picked the card up, and I use them. Because why not?
Absolutely.
So I take that there. I can put a little bit there. And you've got, let it dry, and one of the baubles I've got there has got some die cuts on and that white canvas in front of you.
Oh, this one here we got?
Yeah, that was doing just what I've done with the card now.
That's lovely.
Exactly what I've done. So that was like you saw me do with the square, that was an excess. I've tipped some glitter on the top from the glitter we've got on the... and then those stripes are just taken from a piece of card that I've dipped into my waste in the bottom of the tray and cut it. And I've die cut it. That fern leaf is also die cut from a piece of card with all of these wastes on.
These here, this is picked up from what you...
From
honestly,
I
thought that was from a paper pad.
No, that's picked up.
But that's beautiful.
So don't think that you can't do all the mop-up techniques that we would do with our inks, our sprays. You can do that. It dries absolutely perfectly. Like I said, I've die cut. That fern leaf is die cut from it as well. So you can still create with all the little bits that you've got there. I don't want to waste anything, so that's why I do all of that.
I think you'd be in good company with lots of people who are totally agreeing with you on that one. Lou, thank you. I'll let you just wash up your hands there and get yourself ready. But thank you very much for that. Really, I absolutely love the paint pouring, and these colours are phenomenal. Now is your time. Do take advantage. It is your one-day special that you can see here, and it is a brilliant, brilliant kit. Item 142803 is a lovely deco art where you're going to be getting 4, and these are, I mean, you think about the price points of what we're doing to pick and mix, and what you're getting 4 in this kit are complete already. Each one of those are 59 mil, so that's your fantastic extreme sheen. Plus, you're going to be getting 236 mil of the pouring medium that you've seen, and again, a little goes a long, long way with all these when you mix this through. Then you've also got the same amount again of the clear pouring top coat that gives you that wonderful, beautiful sort of gleam and gloss on the top of that. Plus, you've also got the gold liquid pearl. So again, you really do get some incredible results. And again, that lovely sheen, that's with your lovely clear pouring top coat that you're going to get that lovely gloss effect from all of that. Now, with the saving, or your one-day special saving of £10 off. So right now, you can get this for just £26.97. Is a phenomenal deal. Now, if you've already got the materials at home, MDF, your grey boards, if you've got your tile that you're working with, if you've got your canvases, if you've got your baubles that you'll be working with to decorate, of course, all you need to do is grab this while it's on that offer, and I promise you, if you've never done any paint pouring in your life before, do once, you will be hooked. 142803. Now, we've also got on your pick and mix, if you want to go for extra colours, then these are lovely. You've seen some of these worked with Lou. Now, I'll give you an idea how these will work. This is actually on your black and on your white, because don't forget, these will work on any other product. It doesn't just have to be part of your paint pouring. If you just want to use these, I know Lou was talking about using it with your spritzer, using these in different ways, again, just to sort of get these colours into your projects. You don't just have to use them for paint pouring. But you'll see here, you've got some beautiful colours, emeralds. We've got the jadeite at the top, emerald, peridot, bronze that you can see. You've got your antique bronze that would work. You've got your beautiful sky blue topaz, your deep blue sapphires. You've got pewter, which has got a lovely metallic feel. You've got your, now berry is at 60% of the stock on that in your pick and mix. So if you're interested in the berry, go for it quick. You've got the beautiful lavender frost, and then we got onto our beautiful reds. We've got our soft pinks of the rose quartz. We've got the gorgeous reds of the coral, deep reds of the ruby, and then you've got that succulent garnet colour as well. Oh, now peridot is in fact over 60% on the peridot as well, which is actually the most popular out of all of those colours. Peridot itself is a really bright, very crisp, clean kind of greens that you're going to get. So again, I can see why it would work with it. Lavender's also proving very, very popular, is it? Oh, the lavender frost is now actually approaching 70% on the lavender frost. Lovely, lovely, lovely colours. So again, not just for your paint pouring. I think that's really a really important message that Lou gave. They're not just for your paint pouring. These are just beautiful colours. If you really want to bring a lovely lift, that metallic feel that you're going to get is gorgeous, and phenomenal price. Only £12.99 for your 4. Now, if you can go for a couple of sets of these and cover pretty much all those angles, you know, you're still getting a really good deal, and a little here goes a long, long way. 433598 on your pick and mix, just £12.99. Perfect addition to your one-day special. We've also got, if you are going for your one-day special, and think, I've got some really large projects in hand in my mind as well, you might want to go for this. This is actually a chance to give you your pouring medium, and you've got your clear pouring top coats. Everything you're looking at there in the one-day special, but this will give you a larger section as well. 473 mil of both of those. So again, it gives you even more to work with on your projects as well. Just £26.99. You're getting one of each of those, that big size of 473. 581895. Now, if alcohol inks are your thing, then how about this one? This is your mixative to go with these. Now, again, you got your pick and mix, any 3 Each one of these 14 mil, and these are your beautiful mixative alcohol inks. Only $16.99. If anyone's never worked with these themselves, I know you still clean your hands, Lou. Don't worry, no one can see us, so we're just looking at these. How do these work different with regards to the alcohol inks?
Right, they are a little bit more opaque.
Okay.
But they add a beautiful metallic finish.
Right.
They work exactly as an alcohol ink would. You know, they spread and blend together.
Nice.
They can take over.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, hello, I'm here.
Okay.
So a little goes a long, long way. The white snow cap,
that's the one we got on the screen there.
Yeah, the white snow cap is brilliant. It goes on white, but it takes on the colour next to it, so it can lighten. So it's a great way of lightening a project. The best way I can say with the mixative, that bauble there has got the mixatives we've got on, including the white.
There we go. I can I can show that one there.
And that's got that beautiful rose, and I did that on the 8 o'clock show last night, and that's got the beautiful mixatives added in with the alcohol inks, and I've just put that on with a blending sponge.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, really lovely.
And it adds a really lovely metallic finish to it, but it is one that will take over if you allow it to take over. But then again, that could be
sometimes
your thing.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
They are 14 mil pots on those ones on your pick and mix for, again, so a little goes a long way, so you're going to get a lot of projects out of that. I've got a feel the snow cap could be very popular with that pick and mix now. Only $16.99. Really nice. Now, if you are looking for actual materials to work with on your pouring, then of course, if you want to go festive, then how about these baubles? It doesn't have to be the baubles for Christmas. It could be all sorts of for celebrations. These are, you get 30 of your these. You get 10 of the large, small and the medium ones for your teardrop bauble plaques for your MDF. And again, we talked about these earlier on. MDF, of course, will take, and as you've seen already from the demonstrations that Lou's done, take this medium for your pouring of your paints perfectly. Doesn't just have to be for your paint pouring, though, of course. $12.99, 27496. For those, and there's plenty more, of course, on the website for you to have a little look at. Right then, Lou,
Sorry, I'm carrying on with the paint pour.
Do.
This is the glitter, and I just want to put a little bit of the glitter on top. At home, I have a little spoon.
These are glitters we got from the pick and mix.
We've got a beautiful. They're super fine, but we've got a lovely transparent, so it looks like it's going on white.
Yeah.
It will blend in and just make the paint colour take on the sparkle of there. So that will sit in and it will create all that, and it will sink into the paint and give it that way. Sorry, I was just doing that while you were talking.
So you add that while the paint is wet, obviously.
I do, because then it just
takes absorbed from it.
You could add it to your top coat. And then your top coat could be, I wouldn't put it into the pot, because that means everything then is glittery.
Right.
But you could tip a little bit out and, you know, put a little bit of glitter in and make your top coat nice and glittery. Or even the same with the perfect pearls.
So when we do the top coat, by the way, just so I know, because would that be a case of let it completely dry?
Yeah.
And then you just apply a thin layer of the top coat over the top?
So this is one I did at 6 o'clock last night. And the acrylic has still got its shine to it, because the acrylic has got you can see the plastic.
Yes.
Side, that's that peridot. It's got lovely gold running through it.
That's really nice, the peridot.
And this is my mop-up sheet.
Wow, is it?
Yeah, you know, like I just did before with the tiles. I do that. Why waste the paint? So you put your top coat on the top, and you just move it around as you would do before. Let it stand. And then let it dribble off, and then all I'll do is I'll just tilt it at different angles, just to make sure it's covered absolutely everything.
Yeah.
You can put 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends on what the finish you want.
Yeah.
Obviously, it drip off around the side. Just go around every now and then and just take it. Otherwise, you end up with the drips. But I have to say, I've taken a pair of scissors to the back. And, you know, cut off any drips I didn't want to do. So when you compare that to one of the finished tiles that you've got there, so mine's looking a little bit. It's still got the shine of the acrylics, but it hasn't quite got. So I've still got all the lovely shine, but it does. That seems to. It's a bit like polishing your shoes.
Yes, I got you.
If that makes sense. So when you look at your one, it just makes everything.
Yeah, it really does. The lovely sheen to it, hasn't it?
So that's what the top coat does, and it seals it.
You would just allow that to be completely dry, then you just apply some of that, just pour it literally over the top. Or do you paint it on, or just pour it on?
I found I did paint on with the baubles, and then I ended up with these drip things everywhere. But just pour it.
Just pour some on.
And you can use a palette knife and spread it out if you want to, or just tip it and let it cover, and then just put it to one side to actually dry. With the baubles, like that, I just put some in a cup, and I dunked the bauble in right to the top there, pulled it out.
Are they the little plastic ones?
They're the glass ones.
Oh,
all I've done with these glass ones is, I just poured paint in the middle.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
I've just poured paint in the middle of them, and then I was going to use them with either the alcohol inks or leave them as is. And it looks really nice with the metallic paint poured in.
They are lovely, those. We do have them. 18 of your different assorted glass baubles there. There we go. Lovely picture of the good. Oh, 440256 17.99. Do a bit of paint pouring in there. They look great with the swirling of the colours on the inside as well. Beautiful. Right, we've got, what, 15 minutes?
OK, I've grabbed a bit of card. This, actually, just in case people are about the Dolly Dimples card, this is all the Dolly Dimples cards. From the blacks,
is it? From
the creams, from the...
Oh, the happy hour.
Like the last happy hour deal.
Oh, well done, well done.
Right, so the perfect pearls are like micas. So they're beautiful. I've got both sets out because I'm greedy.
Why not?
So they're very, very fine little powders, as you can see there. But a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to do... if I've just got a piece of black there, and I'm just going to go through a stencil. Now, in this kit here, which is the Perfect Pearls kit we have, you do get a little stencil, she said.
Yeah, I saw that
there.
one on the image, yes.
But also in this kit, you get an absolute bonus, is this pen. So this is like your embossing ink, but instead of a pad, it's now in a pen. So where I've got some of these words here, like the hello, if I didn't want to cover the whole of the words, I can go with the pen. So I'll just do the H to show you what I mean. And I can go around the outline now, and I don't have to have a solid colour. So,
right.
So you get your different brushes, and all I'm going to do is I put a tiniest bit, and then I go into the lid, because then when I put that lid back on...
You've not lost any?
I've not lost any. I know I'm being a bit tight.
No, not at all. It's great.
And I'm just going to dab it very gently, because I can go back in, but I don't want to tip away. So that's... With the other kit, you get the embossing pen, and the embossing pen allows you to do that. So when I tip this away, now this is wasteful, but I'm just going to brush that away, and then we've got that beautiful...
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely, yes. So you get that pen is there in it as well. That's brilliant, the embossing pen.
But you could use...
I like that.
I'm just going to use now the ink pad itself and just go straight on.
That's part of the kit as well?
That's part of the kit.
Yes,
I'm going to put this lid on because the aircon's on, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And I'm going to say, one of my favourite colours is this beautiful red. It's... I don't know why, but it's got a lovely punch to it. So you can go... So I'm going to just do a little bit of the red there. I'll do it on the clear card there as well. And then let's grab a little bit of the gold. Going Christmas now, aren't I? Really?
It's very festive, yeah.
You don't have to be... I'm just going to put a little bit of gold. So you can mix your colours together. You don't have to stick to one colour at a time. And then I'm going to go...
I would just think as much sparkle as you can get, to be honest.
I'm not, if I'm 100% honest, I'm not a glitter person.
Oh, see, I like a bit of glitter.
Whereas this, though, I could do. I do.
Okay.
I love this because I think you can do so much with it. It's just... And this is the white on the back there. So I'm just going to brush that away. So you can blend your colours together. You don't just have to use one colour at a time.
Yes, yes.
So if I grab...
But individually they're very striking as well. They do. They get a lovely sheen from them. You do get a lovely...
Let's move that way there. So you can use them with on the black. Right, so if I grab a piece of white here, or grab a piece of... Let's fold this in half. Will probably be a lot easier quickly. And I'm looking for my paintbrush. Here we go. So if I take... Let's do this red. And I'm going to put a little bit... Now, I would use my lids and put a little bit of water so the paint... So it stays there, because once it's dry, it's not going to affect what's underneath.
No, of course,
But I won't, because we're here, I'm just going to put a little bit of water just on my mat. Being a bit tight there with the water, but hey. But I can put some of the in here, and I can make a little bit of a paint. So put a little bit more. So you can, as you would do with most micas, you can do with these.
Right.
So it was beautiful. So I can actually now paint with it. I'll put a bit more water on, that would be, and I can make it even loose. So you can do a watercolour background, so I can make it even, but you haven't lost any of the metallic shine.
No, it's still in there, yes.
So you've still got all that beautiful metallic shine that you can go through. I could pick it up with a blending brush and go through a stencil like that.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I could go through along those lines. I'm just trying to think where my blending sponges are, but I think they're hidden at the back there. We could do it that way. There is just so much you can do with it. If I've got a little, in the kit that comes with the stencil, you get a little mini mister as well.
This is great. So it is a brilliant kit, isn't it?
There is just so much you can actually do with them. I'm just after a lolly stick. I'm sticking to the red because it's out. And I can put some in here. It's, like I said, there is so much you can do with them. I have a little paint palette that I would use at home. I'm going to stir this up. Now, the only reason I'm stirring this without the nozzle on is because it's got mica particles. So if the mica gets stuck up the tube here, it won't spray.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Okay. I know we've also got the blending brushes.
Yeah.
And would they working with these, or is that for, I don't know, through the stencils? Would they work with those, or are they?
Can have a try. I've got them somewhere. They're mine. You've
these
got
are yours. Oh, these are your
You know
ones.
when you go, I made it up so you could see what it
I'd
looked
like
like.
to show them ones.
No, you can still show them.
No.
If I
don't want to get you. You take away. You take away.
If I take one, then I can then.
Here you go.
You can have them back then, can't you? So let's just move some of this extra card out of the way. I'm running out of space. So let's grab a stencil.
Do you know what? I really love these, though. I do. I think these are they are the smoothest. Yes, they are very aesthetically pleasing. But really like these ones to go with because they are so smooth. But I know that they work beautifully on stencils. Everyone I see them being worked at. I think it's only about sort of £5-6 quid a brush or anything like that. But that whole set of these. I love these. You've also got these with that saving on there for the price down as well, which is phenomenal. And you get that with the stand, by the way, so it's just good to have all together exactly where you need them so you can keep your eye on them and know they're not getting to mischief and when they're there when you need them, which is great. Also available on your Flexi too of £31.50. I know they've always been very popular, but they seem to work really particularly well with stencils. That's what I was just wondering about, because they just glide through.
Yeah, or any blending inks. Any blending background at all. Anything. You could put these with anything. You could mix them with the lights, your acrylics. Just clean them up afterwards. You know, to keep them lovely and soft, sort of thing. So I'm just going to mix this together quickly, and then we can try. I tried it there with what was left.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. Oh, yes.
So if I just turn my card
that's
over.
Beautiful. A beautiful sort of blend of it.
So we might get a mix of colours because I obviously haven't changed my brush.
Well, yeah.
So all I've done is I've put... Oh, well, you saw how tight I was with the last lot of reds. So, you know when you just go... I was trying to be... And then I'm just going to pick this up. Let's do it. And I'm not being... So I'd rather go over a couple of times. I think most of us who blend go over a couple of times. Let's pick up a little bit of the dry. There we go. And go down there.
Ah, see, that's really nice.
So that's with those perfect pearls with a little bit of water.
That's lovely.
Going through a stencil with the blending brush. So the perfect pearls, you don't just have to be... Well, they are something.
Yeah,
so
you've showed love. I'm loving these techniques of working with this as well. Like you say, you mentioned this at the beginning of the hour, though, Lou. You said, you know, sometimes we get a little bit pigeonholed with certain products.
We do. I mean, that now is I put what was it, 2 of, you know, the technical spoon, my in there, and I just mixed it in with the tiniest bit of water, and now I've got a spray that you know these days, so you can use them for all your techniques. Just one little pot. I can stamp, as you saw when I was going through, so I could have stamped an image and I could brush over with the perfect pearls. I can watercolour with them. I can make spritzers with them, add them to your gels, your mediums. The pouring top, I mean the top coat we've got there, add it to that, and then you would end up with like where you've got the shine,
but with that little
little bit of added touch to it. This will dry, and it will still dry absolutely beautifully, sparkly.
That's brilliant.
There are, like you say, we pigeonhole things, and there isn't, and there is just, they are one of these unsung little heroes that will cover a multitude of different sort of crafting techniques.
I think these are brilliant. They really are, definitely. You know, when you think about the different opportunities you'd have to work in different styles, that's been through, you know, all the ways that Lou's just shared with you as well. And maybe it is, you know, we just get thinking about it in that certain way of working with it, but there's a multitude, and I think whichever way you work with it, you're going to get an awful lot of bang for your buck as well. There's an awful lot of that available. Now, of course, we've only got a few minutes left of this particular hour. It is the one-day special where we have been looking at all the lovely techniques that Lou started off as well. And it's such a lovely, well, I think it's a fun way of working with colour, but also a really rewarding one, and one for everybody. So again, just to show you again, this is it, and you've also got that lovely finish that's applied afterwards. It gives you that lovely, lovely, lovely high gloss. And we were saying about this is one of those things that you get like an instant reaction from. It's an instant piece, straight onto canvas, onto MDF, whatever it is that you're working to on your project. But once you've done that pour, which you are completely in control of how you want to go with whatever colours you want to mix with, how large or small the project is, but the reactions are always going to be different. And again, I mean, look at this. This is fantastic. A little bit of the glitter that's been added in. You've also got that beautiful top coat as well. So with that clear pouring top coat that gives you that lovely sheen. But the effects that you can get, the projects you can work with, you know, the backgrounds that you could end up with, you know, and not just from the actual colour that you do to start with, but from second or even third generation then of working with it. It's phenomenal. Everything here has been made from that. Whether it's bits has been picked up again after from the tray and worked with and then cut out like you've got here with that beautiful piece in the centre. It is a fabulous, fabulous form. And again, you get lots and lots and lots of reactions from these. Again, whether it's on tile, whether it's onto the MDF, to chipboard, for example. Really, really lovely. And one, again, I think that all the family can get involved with this as well. Absolutely love it. With regards, if I was making coasters, if I was to add the top coat onto that as well, I suppose because of the paint, if I was to put a hot drink on there, it would affect the image over a period of time, would it?
I would put more than 1 or 2 coats of the top coat on, and I'd probably put some felt on the back. So
No.
it didn't, But yes, you could, but I think you probably need more
Just
than one.
over the top to sort of
because
do
otherwise, probably the weight as well.
Yeah, of course it would.
But you'd need to, I mean, the paint dries hard. Once it dries hard, it's not going to move anywhere, but it's giving it that patience to let it dry hard.
Yes,
Does that
exactly.
I was trying to think of the word then.
Or
you know,
don't
when you
have
just
hot drinks on it. Just use it for your gin and tonic.
Or
a glass of vino. Whatever it is. Depending on size, that might get a nice pint pot on it. You never know. So, 142803 is your item code. Now, of course, it is your one-day special. So, right the way through today, you do have that saving of £10 on there. And you're getting so much in there. Just to repeat, you're getting your 4. Each one of those are 59 mils. That's of your extreme sheen. And you've seen how that can work in lots of different ways of working. You're also getting 236 ml of your pouring medium that you can see there, of course. Plus, you're also going to be getting 236 of the clear pouring top coat. Plus, you're also going to be getting your gold liquid pearl. All of that for £26.97. Now, if you are thinking about longevity or even longer or larger projects, details at the bottom of your screen. If you want to go for more of your pouring medium, then you can go for your larger size bottles for that. That is also just £26.99. Item 581895, and that's actually going to give you double again. That's 473 ml actually of both of those pouring mediums and your clear pouring top also. Lou, thank you so much indeed for this hour. I love my hours with you. You're back again at midday?
I am, yes.
Back at midday. I think we're together at 4 o'clock for final call.
Brilliant.
So a lovely ending to my day, lovely start to my day as well. Thank you very much indeed. I really genuinely hope that you've taken advantage of that. and the pick and mix, of course, with all the fabulous demonstrations that you've seen from Lou, so how you can really maximise all those lovely mediums you've got. And don't forget all your stocking fillers as well, all those great kits that you can also take advantage of if you so wish. So, happy pouring, everybody. Enjoy those. I hope that's an inspirational for me. I'm sure it has been. And we look forward to seeing your results, possibly on a future show. For both of us for now, we'll say good morning and we'll hand over to a good Yanis. Yes, Yanis is here. He's looking very dapper, actually, in a sort of salmon pink shirt as well, with a fantastic introduction hour for you. Then we've got pink ink designs, and then we'll be letting Leonie loose. Watch out, everybody. What a great morning on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Vicky. We are the Stamping Sisters
from Stamp Haddocks. We started our family-run business in 1992 when we were importing rubber stamps from the USA.
But now we design and manufacture them all here in-house in our shop in Bedfordshire.
We make grey rubber stamps and we make them as deeply etched as we possibly can so that you can use them in many different ways.
On our shows on Hochanda, we like to give you lots of different techniques to use with the stamps, different ways that they can be used and ideas.
We hope that we can inspire you to get out your stamps and have a play. Look at all the different designs we've got. We've got Christmas, we've got scenic, we've got cute and furry. There's something for